as the FoodBioSystems partnership, we have our 6 universities involved, but we also, of course, have a management structure and a governance and other people involved as well as the 6 universities. So the way that we do this is we have an external advisory board to start with. Is we very much look at the activities that we run, give us advice on those activities, and also try to sort of check that we're delivering what we said we would deliver. Also putting ideas back in as to how we might do things differently, and kind of looking at FoodBioSystems in the broader landscape of what else is actually happening in UK academia, government, non-government organisations again. So we meet with the advisory board one or two times a year. Then in sort of the rest of the way that we're structured, as well as having our management group, which is 1 member of each of the 6 universities, we also have a selection committee and a training committee, or our 2 sort of subcommittees, if you like. So as you might expect, the training committee looks at the training that we're offering students, be that the training that all students will take part in. I'd say kind of more mandatory training, so some of it that across food systems, data, etc. And how we're providing that and the way that we might provide it through summer schools. We'll reflect on feedback, obviously, from the students and try to tailor the training as we move along, to try to improve it from the feedback that we get from students and that kind of input from the training committee. And then the other main committee is the selection committee. So in the selection committee, again, we have representatives from all 6 universities, and we have 3 external representations on there as well, from people that represent other organisations, so that we again have that kind of external relevance to the selection committee too. The selection committee has kind of 2 points of the year when they are really looking in detail at what we do and what we're about to do. One is in project selection, so that is where supervisors from the different universities put in their project title, they put in their bid, their outline of the project and the research hypothesis and everything about that. And the selection committee look at the strength of that research and that's been put in, but also the strength of the training package and the supervisory team that's been put in for that project. And so that selection committee then effectively scores those projects, checks that we are also fulfilling the remit across agri-food nutrition that we want to fulfill. And then those projects go forward for to be advertised. So that's the first role of the selection committee. But then, of course, the second role is in the student recruitment process as well. So students apply to us for a project that they've selected, and then obviously we look at those applications, and those students are interviewed by the host university and the supervisory team, but their application is looked at by the selection committee as well, and it's this kind of scores from both that we bring together for those students to become our successful students in the next cohort.